So, dear Dhamma practitioners, this is our ongoing meditation session. Be comfortable yourself and relax your body. So once we get connected with the other network, we're ready to start the session for today. Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, in these ongoing meditation sessions, we mainly share basic information for yourself to develop a very good, very clear meditation foundation. So when it comes to meditation, there are many kind of methods. But out of this all, we have to know that whatever we practice, it should bring us the ability to see within ourselves. So bring the clarity to ourselves. Another thing is, we have to know inside our mind, these all thoughts always developing towards something. Maybe we can't see. So every day, whatever you experience, out of that experience, that whatever the thoughts you build up, that thoughts develop certain kind of things inside us, maybe it's going to become a greater hindrance for us tomorrow. See that our own thoughts, whatever develop, going to become a shield or the hindrance for our own journey. So the meditation, the right meditation will help you to clear that. Because that clarity is very necessary, even in a very conventional life, very ordinary life. To maintain it, you should get out of the sadness, worry, disappointment, unhappiness. Why? Because if you allow it to happen that way, it develops to guilt, jealousy, hatred, anger. Then it's going to take you to certain different level. And that in a very conventional life, as ordinary people, when it comes to our emotions, there are positive emotions, there are negative emotions. So sometimes our own thoughts develop very low level of human emotions. In that way, what will happen, it's going to take you downward. So in the conventional life, so if you have the very positive level of emotions, and it can take you to the very higher level of humans emotions, and it will lead you to intelligence. So the emotions, if you go lower, that lower level of human emotions take you to the ignorance. And if your emotions go to higher level, that higher level of human emotions can transform to intelligence. But this both come out of the thought pattern. So then you have to be very careful regarding these thought patterns. Because that just having thought doesn't mean it's going to become good for you. It's like the sword. You can use that the sword. When you take it out of the cover and there is a right side, you have to use the blade to cut. So other side you can't. So your thoughts the same. Just having thoughts doesn't make you going to go into something. So you have to know how to use it. To use that way, you have to see it. To see that way, you have to have a total understanding regarding this, your own thoughts. So because in day-to-day life, so we are kind of like in the middle of a web. We tangle to many directions, many things. So with that, the huge network, sometimes it is very difficult for you to have a progress, growth, development, and bring the change to yourself. So that's why you always have to have the effort. But the effort itself not going to work. Out of that effort, you have to come to understanding or recognize the truth. Because the effort not going to take you to freedom. As great the meditation, the teacher, the Krishnamurti told, the truth will liberate you, not the effort. So out of the effort, when you gain the truth or the wisdom, that wisdom will take you to liberation or the freedom. So then having thought doesn't make that you're going to get it. Having effort doesn't mean you're going to get it. So you have to know step by step, bring the development to yourself. So that is why you have to be conscious, because it's always going to become your choice. Because always we are in a kind of like in the middle of the junction. We can go in different ways. So as you know, when it comes to happiness and satisfaction, there are two ways. Gaining something towards you, you can find the happiness, and renunciating, releasing from you, also you can find the happiness. So to get into the middle and see which way is profitable for you, you have to be very mindful. And you have to have a very clear understanding. So the two ways of happiness, the gaining, gathering, hunter-gatherer happiness. Collecting with the self-centered idea. Me, for me. This is mine, this is mine. And renunciating, releasing from you. And that also have happiness. And when it comes to that, the gaining will lead you to suffering. And it will take you to more suffering. And the great meditation teacher, Achancha, Venerable Achancha, one time mentioned, there are two sufferings. You can have more suffering, and you can have end of suffering. So to end the suffering, also you have to suffer. Look, and meditating, listening to Dhamma, learning things, and practicing. It's kind of like not easy, but it takes you towards the end of the suffering. So then, gaining more make you happy, and at the same time it takes you towards the suffering. Renunciation make you happy, and it will take you to the end of the suffering. But this all you have to see within yourself, and how to take a very conscious decision moment by moment, with the very flexible, comfortable, critical, analytical mind. You have to have the fluidity to do things exactly the way it should be, according to the necessary cause and conditions in that environment. Not to attend to any situations or anything in your life with the preconditioned mind. Or it should be like this should be like this, so like that. Because that preconditioned mind will ignite your self-centered point of view. So that's why. So meditation will help you to have that fluidity, flexibility, adaptivity. Not physical, it's a mental adaptivity. Deeper inside you, not maybe with the outside thing, within yourself. That is the difference. Sometimes we laugh, we smile, we gather, but deeper inside we hurt. Deeper inside we don't like. Why? Because we have that preconditioned mind, and it doesn't apply to the environment, and maybe we want to be nice, but deeper is boiling out. It's kind of like a volcano. Maybe one day it's going to be okay. So how about 2 days, 3 days, 1 month? And how about 1 year you keep boiling inside that? And then one kind of like, one day it's going to, blow out. This inside fire. Don't build up that. You have to be wise. You have to be smart. You have to be mindful, moment by moment, to release that, get out of it. And that is one way that you can have the compassion towards yourself. And for that, you have to be aware about your body, and the very first thing, contemplate your body. You can observe your bodily postures, contemplate the sensation, contemplate the pain, feelings, contemplate on thoughts. So that's all related to that very close things to you, not far away things. So then bring the ability to see within yourself as who you are and how you become like this moment by moment. So when it comes to that, when you closely observe yourself, your body, your sensation, your feelings, your posture, your thoughts, there are certain things you can see. One thing is tension. It's always 24/7. This entire universe in a certain kind of pressure, tension. It's not only you. So if you look into head to toes, each and every cell in you, there is a tension in that. That tension ignited by the desire, wanting, and always, boiling, firing, running, jumping, go out of balance. So the posture and the meditation in the very first level, once you see in the very first level, it will bring the ability to settle down, release that tension. Even to attain to the tranquility state is the very first result, but in an ordinary life, even when you do things, for anything, so you should have that calmness in you. You have to get out of that tension. Even just, sleeping while you're eating, even while you're watching TV, or while you're having a conversation, even while you're resting, when you do anything, if you have that inner tension, ignited by the desires, what will happen? It always makes you unrest. So meditation will help you to release that tension. So another thing is what you can see, destiny. That's all this, your each and every cell and your bodily, verbally, mentally actions heading towards somewhere. Maybe you have no idea, but you are the one who going to meet it tomorrow. So then, when you practice meditation, when you develop this mindfulness, art of developing awareness, what you can say, you start to see where you're heading. You can see your destiny. And when you see that, then you can take a very conscious decisions to take a shift, change, detour, take a different route. So if you don't see what will happen, by the time you will hit the wall, and then you recognize, oh, where I keep, what happened to me. So that's why it is very important for you. Remember, practicing meditation, Dharma, it's very important that not to become good with the Dharma or not to become good with the meditation. You have to use this all. That is the Vipassana. Remember, that is the very beauty of Vipassana. You have to use the meditation, you have to use the Dharma, you have to use all the theories, the methods, the patterns to become good at in life. You have to be good with the life. You have to be 100% good with the living moment. That should be your purpose, not to be good with the meditation. What the point? You become good with the meditation, then by the time your life, not good. No, you have to practice the meditation. You have to bring all the knowledge about the Dharma to be good with the life. And not, other thing is not to escape from the life, not to resist the life. Accept the life, be with the life. When you 100% mindfully become good with the life, and that is where your transformation happens. Because if you are not going to complete this mission as a human being within your life, that you can't get into the next level. That means the liberation or the enlightenment. So that's why you have opportunity. So be good with the life. And use these all abilities to see things very clearly. Recognition, understanding, see through ability. Use that everything to bring your creativity and abilities to be as a human being in your best version. So that way, day by day, your life going deeply, your life going to change inside you, and you will enjoy it. You will like it. You're not going to worry, unhappy about your own change. Sometimes, most of time in our own life, whatever the decision we took and already took us to the change today, when we look back ourselves, it already changed. We are somewhere else today. But most of the time we are not happy about it. We worry about it. We are unhappy about it. Why? Because we didn't take the very right conscious decision. But this is not like this. Transformation will bring the happiness and satisfaction, and not only even today, even after many, many years. When you look back, you will be happy about your own change. And maybe no one can see it. No one knows about it. And just knowing other people doesn't make any sense even. No, it's about you. So that's why you have to work for that. But most of the time we work for others and we depend on others. We go with others' opinions. In the very conventional life, that is what most of the time happening. That one of the great rishis in India, one time, he was a thief. In the middle of the jungle, he waiting for people and he used to take everything from people. And one day, there was another yogi, monk, passing by this jungle, and this thief, gangster, hold this monk and took everything. And the monk told, you have to be very careful. You do this and you are responsible for this. And he didn't care about it. He told, oh, I have a wife, I have children, and I do this for them. So but the monk told, but you have to be very careful. It doesn't matter, you do it for anybody. You are responsible for you. This karma going to come and catch you. So this, this thief And he didn't care about that at that moment. But he remembered the story. So he went home. And then he went to the wife and told, all this, my life, I used to, stealing from people and did everything because of you. And if somebody going to punish for this all, are you willing to take that punishment on behalf of me? So the wife told, no. Forget about, I can't do that. You are responsible for that. So that then he started to think a little bit, and then he went to children and he asked from them, I have done this for you. Are you willing to take any responsibility in case if you have to, if somebody going to, punish for this? Everybody told, no, we can't. It's all whatever you have done, you have to take care about it. And then he got so worried because he have done this everything, all these bad things for their family. But by the time no one willing to take any responsibility or the punishment. So then what happened? He give up that everything and start to, and he went to the monk and asked how I can do, get out of this. So then you have to, and practice meditation and develop some good karma. And so then he started to practice meditation and became one of the great yogi in Indian history. So you have to remember that yourself, maybe you say, oh, I do this for that, or this kind of like that. We do things for others. But you have to look into yourself and see what is happening inside you is very matter end of the day. And you are responsible for you end of the day. So that's why seeing your own destiny is very important. Know yourself and where are you heading. Know yourself that what you have done, how it's going to come back to you as a result and reactions. Be very clear. That doesn't mean that you, just by hearing this, you're going to be very good, 100% clear. No. But at least you know that knowing part will. That is what, that's why I mentioned that the Krishnamurti's, the great teacher Krishnamurti's, quote. So the truth will liberate you, not the effort. Because even you have done something, once you know, it is your responsibility, and that truth will bring the effort for you, bring the strength for you to handle it and go through it. Otherwise, you will fight with it. Otherwise, you throw it to other people. Oh, you are responsible for this. You are responsible for that, like that. They're always clinging to the truth. And don't try to be so good. Learn to be truthful and be wise to see it. Maybe we try to be good and we miss the truth. That's happening all the time. That's why outside world, daytime world is so beautiful. At night, it is so ugly. So on the surface level, everything so nice in the world when it comes, but underneath it is a war. But ourselves, we have to know. Just know yourself, your destiny. Where are you heading? So the meditation will, practicing yourself, not observing something, that the observing your own body, your own feelings, your own sensation, seeing your own thoughts will show you where are you heading. And once you recognize that, another thing, it brings the links, harness you and the environment, and you will recognize that energy over us and even the behind us, our bodily, verbally, mental actions, there is a huge current pushing us towards. And the environment. So we are in the middle of the kind of like the ocean, and everywhere the water kind of like related to greed, hatred, and the delusion. So once you understand that, you're not going to hate for anything. You're not going to fight for anything. You become very mindful with your own inside conversations, actions, understanding. So that ability, brush up yourself, and maybe outside you go look like the same person, but inside you, slowly the changes start to happen. And that is what, through the meditation, that you can see. And then, so by the time it take you to deeper roots to recognize this everything happen not independently. It is not isolated incident. This everything happen with the cause and conditions. And that all the cause and conditions, it's not going to happen automatically itself. That the most of things, we are the one who pulling or pushing towards us or from away us. So that's what, once you understand that, you come to a very clear place to deal with the world. And you find your own deeper inner freedom to uproot your own desires, mental formations, or the cankers within your own life, not with the outside. We can't take out the cankers or the uproot others' desires, but we try to do that. No. I'm not going to do it for you, because I can't do it. I'm not going to do it for you. But myself, I do my best as much as I can. And then I know, end of the day, how am I going to face for the life? So that's what I'm trying to share with you. So there, remember that, I can't do anything for you. I can't take out any roots or the change that you're deeper inside me. But you are the one who can see. And when the day comes for you to see it within yourself, maybe just in that very moment, you can't take it out. It's going to be there. But by the time when you have the enough mature, the wisdom, and when you become matured with the practice and wisdom and understanding, when you are capable to see the truth more clearly, more closely, and that is the day you're going to take that conscious decision. But for that, you have to have this, the growth, development inside you. Because if you don't have this wisdom path development inside you, what will happen? Out of your all the perception, something else going to develop inside you which you can't see. So that's why don't allow anything to grow or the develop related to lower level of human emotions. It's your own personal responsibility. Take care of yourself. And especially with the sadness, worry, disappointment, unhappiness, guilt, shame. So those are that development going to take you, decline with your understanding or with your wisdom. So practicing meditation, it doesn't mean itself you just close your eyes and sit like that. So by the time you're going to get deeper this understanding, and then you that because this development within yourself with your awareness, cultivate your awareness, and that will bring the sharpness to yourself. And then you use the sword in the right way, the right angle with the blade side, not the other side. And with the straight effort, exactly the right angle, then the cut going to happen. No one can stop that. But getting to that, sharpening yourself, practicing is very necessary, because by wishing, you can't get it. Hoping, you can't get it. Willing, just we have the will, it's not going to happen to you. Why? Because we already have so much habitual patterns inside us. So that's why. If you don't have that anything, maybe whatever you wish is going to happen. But for us, we have so much, habitual patterns we develop ourselves, knowingly or unknowingly. So that's why we need some practice to brush up ourselves and build that strength inside us. So this practice for that. So with that, let's get into to little bit experience yourself. So bring your right palm on your left, neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. Bring attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself and say Suvapat or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me, may all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. So when it happens through the sensation, recognize it, do nothing extra. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars, reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Binsua, frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all six directions at once. Like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. And also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata chamnihi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya Imaya dhammanu dhamma patipattiya buddham pujemi dhammam pujemi sangham pujemi Addaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadhi maranam ha paribundissami Idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.